100-yard dash. They slept on the team, now they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time, be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Go side. Mike 50. Watch twist.
This is the 3rd-round pick out of FAU, Devin Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Darnold from the gun. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And the Titans' 1st down.
We're outside. 50, Mike 50. Mike 50. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time.
On 1st and 10, Darnold escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
We're outside. 50, Mike's 50. I got him. Tight end. Hey, Delta.
Here's Sproles. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he completes it to Westbrook. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Check three. Pilot, 64, weak.
And here we go on fourth. Darnold. And my goodness, this is incomplete. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Down. 180. Hey, we're good. 180. Hey, 734.
58's the money.
Now on 2nd and 13. Carr. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Carr. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
93.
Go 58's the money. Coming. Jack. Watch out.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught by OBJ. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
Check hot. 694.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit from the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Darnold. Open man is Westbrook, complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're scoreless after 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Darnold. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To the air again, Darnold. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. He takes this for 3 to the 29. On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
To try again after the sack. Carr, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
58, right over there, yeah.
From the gun, it's Carr. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Tennessee getting the 1st down on a big play of 18 yards. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. In on the tackle there, Bobby Wagner, coming off a 3rd straight All-Pro season. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. The open man is Westbrook. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. They'll run it with Sproles. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Go sack. 50. He's time to win. Red 80.
On 2nd and 15 now. Darnold. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, orbit.
Now Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. That's caught at the 25. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check three.
Shotgun now for Carr. Flushed out right. He finds his target, Beckham. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll run with Lindsey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
We own them.
On play action, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Down. You want it, eh? I got it. Shoot. Check nickel. Low. Check. Watch the safety creep. 6-18.
Go.
Watch the screen.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Getting it to them in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Darnold got his man. It's Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
First down, Tennessee.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And Bullock will put this one through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
OP. You got Raider 2. Hey, Zoo.
After the sack on first down, Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
93. Bravo.
On third and long, it's Carr. He finds Beckham complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10.
Hey, we're good.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. Luke Kuechly, the all-pro linebacker, in on the stop.
Single. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 41, Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former Broncos scored a touchdown for him in the Super Bowl. Malik Jackson breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Shoot. Right down. Yo, Chief. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Switch.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
X3, 218, jump.
Again, Geis. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Darius Geis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans capitalize.